What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome on back to our Pokemon Glazed walkthrough. In the last part, we took down the 7th gym here in the Palm Tree Resort, Nicole and all her annoying rock types, but with that we can talk to Blake and Henry right here. And yeah, at first you may be like, hold on Blake, I already beat the gym, but yeah, we got the badge, man, so we can now join them in trying to infiltrate the lab, which is on top of Mount Stratus. Now, Blake's going to give you TM08 Rock Climb, which you will need to get through here. So, yeah, definitely make sure you teach that to someone. Rock Climb's not the greatest move, but at least it's not as bad as, like, Cut or anything. And I'm probably going to have to end up teaching it to, like, Rhyhorn or something. Let's find out. But, yeah, at the top of Mount Stratus, or at least kind of this section of Mount Stratus, because, you know, we've seen multiple different entrances to the mountain. Oh, wait, that was our second time getting Rock Climb. Okay. Well, I guess if you've been following the walkthrough, you're going to have 2 rock climbs. But, yeah, let's go ahead and teach 1, because as I said, we do need it. I guess we can get rid of Fury Attack. I mean, I think I mentioned it in the last episode how bad Rhyhorn's moveset is right now, so we're not really losing a whole lot. That is for sure. Let me go ahead and put some of my level 40 mons more towards the front, though. I don't know, just in case we run into to some double battles. But yeah, at the top of this section of Mount Stratus is going to be the Team Fusion Labs, or Lab, I don't know why I said it plural. But we'll probably be taking care of that in the next episode. Today, we're just going to be, well, fighting a bunch of grunts, man. Also, I only have 11 max repels left, so hopefully that's good enough to at least make it through this video. But yeah, you need Rock Smash as well, which I don't have. Yo, why they gotta make us have so many HMs? I think I had Rock Smash on like a Rattata from earlier. Now that I'm at a full team of 6, I guess I'll give it to someone. Oh gosh, I mean, I'm giving it to Spike, and luckily Rock Climb's not an HM, so he still only has 1 HM, but I mean, hey, he still has Tail Whip. I'm not going to use Tail Whip, so I might as well. I don't really want to give it to Toxicroak or anything like that. But yeah, we're going to be fighting a bunch of grunts on our way up. This reminds me a lot of, you know, going up Mount Coronet after you beat the 7th gym in the Sinnoh games, where you got to fight a bunch of Team Galactic members. Hey, you need Surf too, by the way. I mean, might as well get Strength ready. What, is there going to be a Cut Tree in here too, man? Like, golly, it is definitely a lot. I do believe we've already been through this section, though, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I recognize this area. This was from, gosh, it was... what was the Geminite village or something? Geminite town? Something like that. I think we kind of went south of there and, or no, not south of there, but, you know, the entrance to that part of Mount Stratus was, from Geminite town. Also, I think I've been here as well, so I'm just going the complete wrong way, but sorry, I had to explore a little bit. So you can kind of see how it's all connecting. I know I did a bad job of explaining where I'm at, but I think we're going to want to go to the left now. Because, yeah, I know we didn't have Surf the first time we came through here. And then, do we want to go south? No, we do not. As a matter of fact, wait, this just led us back around here. Am I going the complete wrong? No. I refuse to believe it. I'm going to have to do a cut this early in the episode. I call myself a Pokemon walkthrough, and I'm just walking around aimlessly. You know what's crazy is some people will, like, actually get mad at me for that, but at the end of the day, man, I'm chilling. I'm just having a good time, man. What can I say? Okay, I think we do want to go back up. Okay, hold on. Now we're on the move. Remember, there's the TNT. Yeah, this is way back by Gemini Village, but now we can go this way. There's some rock climb right there. See, you know, I decided to take the scenic route. That's all, guys. Totally. You just gotta let it marinate a little bit. You know, let the pot just sit on the stove. Let it sizzle for a second. Let it cook. And here we go. Now we are getting to the grunt battles. So, yeah, just get ready for a bunch of more fighting types. I mean, you know, what else are you going to expect? We've been seeing this all game long. There will definitely be a few fights that I'll cut out because I want to get through mainly the cave section in this episode. We'll get more into the lab in the next video, which will be, what, part 29? Because I believe this is 28. So, kind of crazy. We're almost in the 30s. I feel like we're not making bad progress, though. I mean, having 7 gym badges, and this is part 28. Granted, I think, you know, we've seen it. The post-game features Johto, so you know this series is going to go on for a little longer. But luckily, I don't think Lucario had anything to hit me right there. So yeah, kind of nice I've got Gengar up front. Still sucks for my Rhyhorn in the back, who's like, you know, level 40, almost a Rhydon, but can't really do much against all these fighting types. All right, let's go down here. I think this is probably the right way to go. You know, if you're fighting new grunts and finding new trainers, then yeah, you're probably going in the correct direction. I'm gonna see what's through that entrance back north, though, just in case. I mean, I'm a curious guy. What can I say? Except that one saying goes like, curiosity killed the cat or whatever. But guess what? I'm not a cat. I'm a dog. I'm a D-A-W-G. I'm a dog, man. Nah, I'm kidding. All right, I was not a dog earlier today when I was streaming another horror game over on my Twitch. Man, that one was kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of cool, though, in the end. I found this developer recently on itch.io for, for the people that don't know, itch is kind of like another thing, kind of like Steam, you know? You can go on there, get games. Most of them are, well, no, I guess there's some paid ones, some free ones. But yeah, this developer, man, that I found, he's made, I think, 4 horror games so far, and we've played 2 of them. And honestly, can't wait to play the next 2 because, yeah, they are really good, I gotta say. And I think my chat agrees with me. And they're free, which is nice. Also, here's this black belt. Oh, yeah, I think you need Waterfall to get through here, so I'm good on that. We don't got Waterfall yet. But yeah, I think the developer's name is, oh gosh, it's Jordan something. There's like a couple more letters at the end, I think. So yeah, hey, check out the games if you're into horror games, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not, you know, a huge, okay, this thing's part dark, which is kind of bad. We'll go into Toothless though. I'm not, or when I was younger, you know, well, okay, I'm still not huge on horror movies. And, you know, when I was younger, I wasn't huge on horror movies. I've seen a bit, and when I say I've seen a bit, I mean, you know, it was at sleepovers with my friends, and I watched like 20% of the movie because the other 80% of the time I was like hiding in a blanket or something. Yep, all right, I'll say it. Oh gosh, we're gonna lose to the Scraggy, bro. You gotta be kidding. All right, whatever. Oh, now you snap out. Great, it's kind of too late for that, Dragonair. But yeah, what I was getting at though is horror games, on the other hand, I can kind of get behind. I mean, ever since I started streaming over on the main channel and stuff and on Twitch, I don't know, I've started to like horror games. Don't get me wrong, I'm still, you know, jumping for joy sometimes when I get jump scared, but I don't know, I think it's a lot of fun. Now, granted, going back to horror movies though, I have definitely watched a fair share of Dead Meat's video, which if y'all don't know who that is, that's a YouTuber that does, he does the kill counts for the horror movies. Great stuff over there, and yeah, I've watched plenty of those, so, you know, I guess you could say, he explains like the plots and everything of each movie, so you can say I watched, in quotations, a bunch of horror movies because I've seen his videos. But that's about it, though. But yeah, I do like some good horror games, and I know we're getting some good ones during the spring and summer. Apparently, I know we got, what is it, June 13th? I think is the new Five Nights at Freddy's game, and then I know that Tempest Triad game, which that one's on Steam. Apparently, it's like a dinosaur horror game. It says it's coming out sometime soon, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. Anyways, we will keep it moving here, keep it moving. Got plenty of more trainers to go. So let's surf across. And I think I'm going to try to put Dragonair up front. Just want to make sure no one gets too behind. Like, Toxicroak and Tangrowth got some good levels in the last episode. But yeah, let's take on... Okay, I guess this guy's vision isn't good because I just whizzed right by him. Alright, I went on ahead a little bit and took down a few more trainers. This guy just had a Snorlax, which honestly I wasn't too mad about because it's like something other than a fighting type. And then here you got a little mini strength puzzle. Don't worry, I'll show you how to do it because I just figured out how to do it. Just push the top one, then the bottom one down, that one to the left in that little pocket. And yeah, it's basically straightforward from there. And the next run up here had a Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Poliwrath. So now we can use Rock Climb, and I think we're going to get immediately ambushed by this guy. So yeah, we have 2 more grunts in this section, and then I think we're going to have about like 4 more in the next section. Or actually, I think more than 4. So, oh hey, look, Grand Ball. Alright, you know what? I will take seeing things that, you know, like just seeing different stuff, you know? No fighting types. Because I swear, anytime we take on Team Fusion, we've been seeing, you know, Lucarios, Hitmonchans, Hitmonlees, all that stuff. But yeah, Dragonair got up level. I got Spike in here now. Let's see what he can do. Play rough. Okay, we got the Intimidate off, so this actually isn't too bad. I did go back and heal too. Honestly, golly, we got paralyzed. But honestly, you're probably better off if you want to go back to a Pokemon Center. You're better off going to Geminite Village, because that's probably a little bit closer, in my opinion. Still kind of a trek, which is annoying, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's going to be a healing spot at some point along the way up here. If not, well, then we are cooked. And when I say we, I mean definitely me, because, man, my team's been getting beat up a couple times. Yeah, that Snorlax was a little tough. I think he got like a crit body slam and one-shot Dragonair from full health. I was like, dude, are you joking? But Rhyhorn is going to be able to knock out the Grand Bull here, which is nice. So yeah, just had to spam Rock Blast. And we will, yeah, what are we, 2 levels away from evolving? Gosh, we got to get there soon. We got to get there soon. But yeah, down you go, and we'll take on the final grunt. What is this dude trying to guard the entrance up here, like running back and forth? Bro's doing a really bad job of it. Cannot lie, cannot lie. And he's gonna have a Heracross, okay. We'll just stick in, or stay in with Zeus here. But yeah, then you got like an upper part to the cave, and then you'll finally be outside. You can get some fresh air again. I mean, it's about time, man, it's about time. And you got a crit. Okay, that's great. I was about to say, I was like, dude, I know that didn't do that much damage. Oh, man. My RNG, people, my RNG. 7 Hyper Potions left. In between episodes, I'm definitely going to have to stock up on more items. And when I say stock up, it's going to be like maybe 10 more Hyper Potions because the money is terrible in this game. And, oh, I guess we were at a speed tie. Well, I guess I could have risked it and not had to use the Hyper Potion, but oh well. Down he goes, and we're trying to get Crunch. Okay, that's going to be a nice upgrade from Bite. Yeah, definitely. Don't need Bite at this stage in the game. And I want to say, don't quote me on it, but I want to say the last gym is a Ghost-type gym, because I know Darkwood Town is kind of like that type of area, you know? It's like a spooky town or something. So if that is the case, then Crunch will definitely come in handy. All right, he's got Pinsir. Look, I'm taking a risk here with Spike. Okay, Harden. I just don't know if this thing's going to whip out like Brick Break or something like that. I'm hoping, you know, Rock Blast can get maybe 5 hits right here. That'd be pretty cool. Golly, I don't even think 5 hits would take it out. I don't know. Let's find out. Come on, give me 5. Give me 5. 5 will do the trick. Oh, 4. You just had to, man. You just had to, huh? And there's Brick Break. Okay, let me guess. I'm going to die now, aren't I? Okay, hold on. Rhyhorn has a chance. There we go. See, Rhyhorn's coming along, guys. Just trust the process, man. Trust the process. We're the Philadelphia 76ers out here. Even though I think they're one of the worst teams in the NBA this season. But didn't they say that, like, they said that was like a while ago. That was like mid-2010s where they said trust the process, right? I don't know if it was like the owner or whatever. Someone said it. Hey, look, man, I'm more of a college basketball guy as opposed to NBA, so I could still be wrong. All right, let's finally get up to the upper cave section, even though I don't think we're really going upstairs, but whatever. Okay, I guess we are rock climbing. So yeah, this guy says we're like 20,000 feet above, and he's gonna heal us up. How nice. I don't know why these grunts are just like letting him sit here and heal us up, but I ain't gonna complain, man, that's for sure. And we'll take on this grunt first. Do you think you're like hiding behind that big rock right there? Like, bro, you're not doing anything, all right? You're not a ninja boy from the other games. They're pretty good at disguising, I'm not gonna lie. All right, took out this little duo right here. This guy had a Timber, Girder, and Conkeldurr. This guy had a Sceptile and Blaziken. There's nothing you can do through that little cave entrance, so might as well head south. And we are finally going to, or we're getting close to finally being outside once again. But we got more grunts to take on, including this lady's Toxicroak here. Yeah, this will definitely be a little bit of a longer episode, but hey, I'm in it. I'm in it for the grind, baby. I'm in it for the grind, all right. King Boo's almost up another level, which is good. I'm taking all the levels I can get in this game, that's for sure. Because, I mean, I'm kind of happy, though. I mean, my team is still on par. You know, there's definitely been some walkthroughs where I over-level a bit. Maybe some where I'm under-leveled at points. But I feel like through most of this game, we've been, like, right on par, which is good. I have had to do some off-screen grinding here and there. And, I don't know, I'm thinking, like, for the Pokemon League, I might have to. Granted, I haven't even, like, looked at their levels yet. Also, I think I'll throw Lux right to the front for the next fight. But, yeah, we'll see, man. We'll just see what levels we are working with. And this guy said, with my HP low. hey, I don't know about you, but there's a hiker about like 50 feet back the other way, and he's healing people up. So yeah, may wanna check on that because I sure don't have low HP, but you do have a Poliwrath, which is gonna be pretty easy to take out. I don't know if I've said this before. I feel like I have on a walkthrough episode, but when I completed my original Pokemon Heart Gold save file, I randomly was just like, what if I was a gym leader? What typing would I choose? And I chose water, and like I remember a Poliwrath was one of the first Pokemon I got. Like I built a team of 6 water types and just like, I don't know, pretended I was a gym leader. Look, man, I was like 6 years old, okay? But yeah, that just reminded me of that. How many Max Repels are left? 7? Show way. Man, alright, let's surf. I spot an item just above us there. And then we'll keep going to the west. Alright, Dragon Claw's not bad. I don't think Dragonair can learn that, but I'm pretty sure Dragonite can. So once we get a Dragonite, that'll be very nice. And yeah, look, here comes the snow. Oh, man. And I somehow hopped off on the wrong piece of land. There's the waterfall, by the way, that I think we saw earlier. There's a full restore, which I'm going to snag. And then, yeah, we got these last couple of trainers. I think they each have 2 Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure you have to double battle it. So, yeah, definitely watch out for this, because, yeah, there's no other way to avoid them unless you activate some walk-through walls cheat or something. But you can't do that, guys. That's cheating. Come on, man. Don't do that. Anyways, back to the fighting types, though. You know, I was glad seeing the Snorlax from earlier. The Sceptile was kind of neat. But no, these people gotta be boring. I mean, I guess it's better than, like, you know, the evil teams from the main games, who mostly use, like, poison and dark types. We're so used to seeing those. I think I'm just gonna gang up on one side first. We'll try to gang up on the right side. Seems to be good. Or we're gonna get a crit with Shadow Ball and still hit the Hitmonlee. Okay, that's cool, too. Can't complain, can't complain. And out comes the Magmortar. See, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Ooh, high jump kick. That's gonna do a lot. I like how we've been hit 3 times in this episode by high jump kick. Because, you know, what's attack accuracy? Like, only 75, right? And if it misses, they do a lot of damage to themselves, but nah. Nah, they would never miss against me, man. Come on. You're thinking silly right there. You're thinking silly. Now, I think we'll have another chance to heal up through this entrance right here, so that'll be nice. But yeah, the double battle actually was pretty easy. I mean, it helps when one of my mons is like ghost type and is literally immune to most of these guys. And yeah, I think this is going to be an Electivire. So they kind of had 2 duos, you know, Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, Electivire, Magmortar. Oh, how cute. Too bad they're all gonna die. Except that thing does have Volt Absorb. But it's all good. We can try out Crunch for the first time, I suppose. I mean, we all know what Crunch is, though. Come on, man. Alright, Thunderbolt's probably gonna do a good chunk. Actually, I don't even think Crunch is gonna kill. Yo, Zeus, this is gonna be embarrassing, man. Can't even take out... Okay, never mind, he did. My bad, Luxray. I was not familiar. I was not familiar. So, there we go. And they just say, we failed. Yeah, that's right. Y'all got an F on the test. You're expelled. Hate to break it to y'all. And hey, would you look at that? We're back outside. Here's Blake and Henry. Yeah, they're going to heal up your team, which is nice. And they say the lab is just up ahead. So yeah, you can talk to Henry to heal your mons, and this is where we're going to call it, because I want to go back down and get some healing items before we storm into the lab. So for now, I hope y'all enjoyed. Have a great rest of your Friday, and until next time, deuces.